JR.
This is From Prison
to Paradise
Podcast, motherfuckers.
You already know we keep it the fuck real all the time. You don't like it, tune off.
Tune off. Come on, man. You can't start off coming off.
Hey, we're gonna keep it a bad.
That's crazy.
How we rocking? Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays, y'all. This is the holiday special edition. Today, we got some special people up in here today, y'all. Who we got with?
We got my dog in here today. You know what I mean? DAE DAE, Shay's Guru. My dog. Top salesman every goddamn month, you know. My dog, man. Glad to have you here, my brother.
No, the pleasure's mine. I appreciate it. Truly, truly do.
That's right. And then we got Big Dutch OG sitting here with us.
Hey,
Oh, just
I got a question, man. Is these coasters or just pictures of y'all motherfuckers? I don't want to set a bill on this motherfucker. I don't want to set a bill on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up the picture. Then they be blaming us for the motherfucker. Man, I just want to make sure. Yeah, decide. Yeah, I ain't gonna fuck that up. Hey, what y'all doing, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, man, we ain't doing shit. I'm trying to figure some shit out.
All right. The gang coming downstairs, you know.
Hey, man, you know they coming to check for you and see what the business is.
They are live. It should be on the table.
What you mean? We ain't part of the podcast. We in paradise too.
Right. We some blacks.
Yeah, we enjoying this too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tonight we got a lot to talk about, y'all. We gonna trip, we gonna laugh, we gonna do a few things, we gonna get to know DAE DAE a little more, you know what I'm saying? But tonight I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna do some rapid fire questions for you. Okay? So I'm gonna just ask.
Rapid fire questions, y'all. Y'all get ready.
Just answer. It ain't tough.
I ain't tripping.
It ain't tough. You ain't tripping. You scared?
No, a little bit.
A little bit? No, a little bit.
Scared, say you scared.
No, it ain't nothing much. Alright, so here we go. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite food?
Chicken.
Favorite restaurant?
I don't got a favorite restaurant.
You don't? Okay.
Favorite liquor?
Henny.
Henny.
Boom. Shout out to the blacks right there. What I tell you? Every day.
Favorite water?
Water.
That's good try. That nigga ain't never gonna be shit, boy.
No bullshit.
Favorite water.
You fucking a 600-pound woman with a rash, or you staying celibate the rest of your life?
It's not an STD?
Just a little rash. 600 pounds.
600 pounds?
And she got to ride it.
So do it count if I don't get hard though? Rapid question.
Rapid question. Yeah, rapid fire.
What you doing?
I mean, as long as it's not an STD.
No, just a little rash.
So I can't catch the
It might
rash.
stink.
Ooh.
It might stink.
So how you 100 pounds though? So now you adding extra shit to it. Cause you ain't sitting there thinking about it. Yeah, like damn, we gotta
It might stink, so is it
No, I can't get hard. I can't get hard. I guess I'm gonna be celibate. Because if I wanted to fuck the junk, but I couldn't get hard,
that don't count, do it. Right.
That ain't fair.
Yeah, that ain't fair.
That
You gotta work on both sides.
Okay,
So he's just gonna be celibate.
Look, why you trying to?
So fuck it. Fuck it.
I mean,
fucking or you celibate. You celibate.
Hey,
I'm probably
just keep on around.
celibate.
Just keep on around till one of them days might come.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Boom.
You might wake up with one of them Jones. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's a
real
one
quick.
strike type situation, dog. Y'all can't be making y'all own fucking rules.
You just did it.
I'm saying though, if you said a 600 pound woman,
crazy.
she must be the only one left or something.
Got to be.
With the rash and everything.
Yeah, with the rash and
Ain't no way to
everything.
leave.
So she came with. Yeah, you ain't leave no playing around with it.
That's crazy.
Alright, raw condoms.
Condoms.
Okay. Cause this is
Easy.
I mean, everybody gonna say that on TV, you know what I mean?
I ain't got no kids for a reason.
I already told you,
Okay.
I ain't never had no STDs, you know what I'm saying, for a reason. I'm just, you know, I ain't got time.
Y'all gotta let them know though. Sometimes you be allergic to them, you know. It's
No, y'all ain't got
Everybody fucking allergic to that shit.
They text in. Some people do have allergic reactions to
That's
they
what
text.
everybody say when they don't want to run.
Well, you know, so you don't use condoms either.
And it paralyzing for a little while.
Right.
You don't feel nothing like you're supposed to.
That's on the blood pressure.
So you know that's gonna take away. But nah, y'all wrap it up, man. Y'all, you know what I mean? Stay safe.
Please.
Keep it in between the motherfucking lines. Fuck around. Fall out the road, shit get real. I'm telling you, that rash turned into a permanent one.
Permanent bill.
Yeah, true indeed.
Bill.
Y'all see they be coming in the podcast, running up and out.
I'm quite sure y'all got some too.
Yeah,
Right.
Damn right.
Alright, man, we gonna jump into it like we always do, man. Tell the people where you from, my dog.
Well, I was born in D.C.
What?
Yeah, I was born in D.C., but I wasn't there long enough to learn how to beat my feet or no shit. Like, I was there for like a year, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And my mama from Pittsburgh, so I lived there for like 2 or 3 years, and then, but I was raised here. I wasn't born and raised here, but I was raised here like 4 or 5 on up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, alright.
Right down the street from the ward, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ward.
For sure.
Okay, baby.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to see where I want to start with you, right? So then we're gonna start from your childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start to when I met you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so and you was in the streets at first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Recovered street nigga.
Right.
What you, I mean, tell people about that. Like, what you was into, you did a little bit time, you know.
Well, just like anybody else who don't have a, you know, proper guidance, you know what I'm saying, and think shit is one way, you know what I'm saying, and you know, our role models are who they are in a lot of cases. I jive on. I mean, but my shit was like, it wasn't like, it's not complicated. Like, I just jive. I was a hustler, and I just didn't play. So it won't like I was out here, like I ain't really started getting reckless for real until I was in college. But like, you know what I'm saying, before I got to college, I was straight, you know what I'm saying, I was just a hustler, you know what I'm saying, I was just selling smoke, you know what I'm saying, really eyeballing, you know what I'm saying, eyeballing the pack. Ain't know nothing about no box, ain't know nothing about none of that, you know what I'm saying, and I started that at 12, you know what I'm saying, same situation that everybody got. I don't want to make it seem like it's no, you know what I'm saying, like, but I mean, my people ain't have it, so I did what I needed to do. Absolutely, because I just wasn't going to be, and I was around other kids who parents did have it. So I was always clean. Like, I always took a shower. And like, you know what I'm saying, but I'm wearing the same tennis shoes 4 or 5 days a week. And they switching up with the new J's. When the J's used to come out back then, the J's used to come out every week, every other week. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? And that started early. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I just went out there and got it. And then, you know, moving right along, got into some trouble. You know what I'm saying? And but it's crazy because people don't know. Like, I caught my charges in college. Like, I was out here a whole savage. I mean. Now I was a little retarded, you know what I'm saying? I want you're retarded.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? But I was a little
That's crazy.
That nigga's retarded. Real retarded, you know what I'm saying? Real.
That's wild.
That's not wild. It's keeping it real.
I know I ain't right.
You the type of retarded.
I know I ain't
you know what I
right.
mean? I had to go to the council, ask them is my release date. You know what I mean? Can I change that jump?
Yeah, all right, motherfucker. I mean, whatever. Back to you, nigga.
You want to switch
So,
the fuck like that?
I just I mean, trying to fit it. I just know. My thing has always been about getting money, and it's like you can't get money to a certain level when you worried about beefing. So that's why I came out of that real quick. I had my little situations, but all my little situations, when I seen people, I mean, I'm a man, I approached them head on. And just made sure it was what it was. Like, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down. But like, most people won't, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually, you know, people just be on go all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never had a nigga to come up to you and just be like, hey man, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we really doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's this situation?
Most
like,
people holding
you know what I'm saying?
grudges, talking about it, and mad. You mad about it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know that you mad about it. You feel me?
I squashed the situation at 5:34. I seen a nigga in there like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, look, I ain't feeling to be like looking over my shoulder this whole time while I'm trying to get some ass. So like, is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to handle this right now. We good? Like, you know, I ain't seen him in like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole Central Garden situation. Like, and I was just, you know what I'm saying, seeing bro in the club, and like, and that was that. And like, they actually got in the situation, and you know, we was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of those type. But I mean, you know, we come from a different era, baby. Like, and then I don't mean like, I don't even remember the last time a nigga been in a fight. Like, you know, I definitely ain't on that type time.
It's
just
just always been about getting money.
Right,
absolutely.
I mean, that beef gonna slow the money down.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, so you did your little time or whatever. Right. So everybody, if y'all know who DAE DAE is, y'all probably know from the beginning he's always been doing promotion. Cap City All Stars. Yeah. So, what made you get into that? Like, when did you start? What club you started, or what party did you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I remember that shit. Like, it was. I'd never forget that. Like, so CCA started when, you know what I'm saying, when I came home, and I always was looking all the way. I dabbled all the way up until about like 6, 7 years ago. Like CC, I just really like it's not realistic, but my thought process at the time when I was in school was like, shit, I'm gonna hustle until I get my degree, and then I'm gonna go fall into my field, and you know what I'm saying, be successful that way. Like, that really was my mindset. It was never the end game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when my situation happened, obviously it never happened like that night. Everything that happened to me that got me to where I'm at was not supposed to. It was not the way that I envisioned it, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? But CCA happened because I came home. I'm a 4-time felon, and I'm like, I can't work for nobody even if I wanted to. I got too much pride and too much hustle in me to go to a fast food, not knocking it, but I'm just saying the way that my mind is set up. So what I did was I was like, shit, I'm gonna start to promote. I was like, I'm popular. How can I turn this into some money? You know what I'm saying? Man, bro, we got a whole John over here. Go ahead. You go ahead. Hey, let me see your bill out over. Yeah, I know. And I appreciate it.
Hey, look.
So I started.
You know what I do with that shit?
And
I said that bit down.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, for sure. So I CCA started with I just was like, you know what? I ain't know nothing about the promo game. Like, I was just straight, like, still fresh off, like, still in the street, and I'm just like, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just make a way. So what I did was what I started doing, we was already out here in the clubs and shit like that. I just made it a point to meet the promoters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, where the promoter, like, the promoters in VIP, okay, we going to VIP. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was already like getting in or whatever the case. Like, I already knew, you know what I'm saying, but like, I learned real quickly, like, you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers ain't on the same time I'm on. You know, you got college promoters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really too many people at that time that was on the type of time that we was on. Right. So I jive, like, you know, me and my one of my A1s that died, my best friend, we started a company, and we started my dog, which, oh my God, like, I know we're gonna probably touch on that, but like, your surroundings is so important. I would not be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for my surroundings. So my dog, which gave me the opportunity and the avenue to start promoting my events there, and wasn't charging me, you know what I'm saying, what he was charging everybody else for me to get on my feet and get it that way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I started my first event was Devil in a Red Dress at the Element Lounge, baby. I think I
feel like I remember that flyer.
Yeah, it was ugly. Yeah, throwback. No, the first jump was called Hood versus Prep. Okay. And I was a hood nigga, and Terrence was the prep. Yeah. At VCU. And then, you know what I'm saying? So that was the first jump. That flyer, oh my God, yo. Like,
it was ugly.
And it looked like somebody took it with like a motherfucking I ain't gonna like. It looked like somebody took it very, very far away, and it looked like I was about to throw some shit under the bus, but I ain't mean to, so I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, real quick, with the hold up, real quick. You know what I mean? So that
what my dog there right there.
For real.
Bring that back.
So we did that joint. Then my first official joint, like under CCA with my dog, was Devil in a Red Dress. And then we was doing like once a month. We worked our way in. It was like on a Wednesday. Premiere nights was Friday and Saturday. Have a nice day right down the street. Boom. You got Visions right around the corner. Boom. You got motherfucking I forgot what I forgot what the joint was. Like Shackle Bottom was crazy.
Yes.
Like
Posh,
yes.
Posh was down there.
Like all that. So we was on a Wednesday, like, and then that's when Have a Nice Day used to wing that radio joint on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like, so once a month, but then, you know, blessings, my dog. Like, I mean, it started moving, and then we moved to Thursday night, and then I got in with one of the promoters on Friday, and then once everything was said and done, like, we really legitimately had the city on lock with like just. Like, our hustle was just different, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had the element capacity, won't nothing but like 220. Like, we got a line all the way. You remember them days, baby? Like, we just, and I just jabbed like it was me. And then, like, I had my night and Terrence had his night. I mean, we had a team, and I mean, it was a beautiful thing. Like, it was rocking. It was very rare back then for a club to rock on Friday and Saturday, and people come. And it was two totally different crowds. But it was still two hood crowds, though. One was up 95 and one was right here in the city. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it won't like, it was love. It was very few altercations. Like, it was love, but it was hood as a bitch in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, and that's where it started. I mean, I sensed, like, you know, we had a good 5-year run. And, like, that was the best time. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? That was the best time. We made the most money. It was so authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit got real political.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we used to have a ball, man.
Before I left. Man.
Yeah, bro.
That shit used to be
Oh
so.
my God. That's when everybody, it was like everybody loved each other then, though.
Facts, bro.
Like, niggas had their little beats and shit, but niggas used to have fun, bro.
Yeah.
We could pull up on something broad and everybody just get out, kick it. Like, the police ain't ballers. Won't nobody just killing nobody. Like, it was love back then.
I want to call people with the Cadillac.
Yeah. All
Big
that shit,
boys.
like, man, she used to be
Everybody.
Dog pound.
Yeah, New
Like,
York fried chicken, man. Oh my
It's a
God.
job.
Absolutely.
Chicken like $1 a wing. You feel me?
Well, not back then.
No,
chicken was like,
Oh, chicken
there you
still
go.
a wing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
35
Oh,
cent a
yeah.
wing.
The whole wings, too.
35
Not the
whole
section
joint,
part.
yeah, 50 whole wing. Not no dings.
Damn right.
Yeah, whole
Absolutely.
wing, no
Yeah,
dings,
y'all took it
wing.
Way
Drunk
back.
as a bitch eating New York fries. And
Exactly.
Black and
That's
Black
why-
and the Rello.
Yeah.
Hey, do
That's
y'all
why she
remember
was
where
so
McDonald's used to be at on Broad? Y'all remember where McDonald's used to be at on Broad?
What? Oh, yeah. Hold on. You're not. Hold on. What joint you talking about?
McDonald's was in the middle of Broad Street with a beeper spot right beside it.
Oh,
And then
man.
Aladdin's was right there too.
You'll look.
You remember that?
You had to smoke it away.
You'll look
McDonald's
older.
was
You'll
right
look older than us.
Remember that?
Yeah. Where the court building at right now? The federal court building where McDonald's used to be right
That
there.
was Charmaine used to work at.
Yeah, the
A
federal
long,
court
long
building.
time ago.
McDonald's used to be right there. In
I
the middle of
know.
that block, there was a little beeper spot right beside it. Then they had the pizza spot right here.
I
Right
just
there.
remember the McDonald's.
Remember where Cavaliers was at on the corner?
Cavaliers?
Yeah.
Skate man?
Hell no, that doesn't sound anything like a goddamn skate.
So you ran the east.
Yeah.
East with it.
That's Williamsburg.
Hey.
The Cavaliers, the clothing store.
No!
Jesus Christ.
Don't know. Y'all remember that? There's a lot of comments on there. Y'all remember the Cavaliers?
Okay, I
What,
remember that.
what, the store? Or the skate line?
The clothing store. What they sell?
Sherlin's,
Oh.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Really? I remember
Right on the corner.
Leather World. What is it? Sea World?
Sea drink.
Sea Drinks. They sold the.
Are you ain't talking about where Harvey's is at? Is it? Oh, okay.
No,
They used to be
I don't-
Sundays.
hold on. You said
Yeah.
on Broad. Well, I'm on Hall Street with it. Hold on.
So they gonna try to figure all
I don't know what
always
the
gonna
fuck
bring
you
them that
talking
down
about.
south.
all this
Yeah,
shit.
I don't
Always.
know.
So they gonna try to figure all this shit out on the podcast, right?
Yeah, cause I don't
Hey,
know.
look, I'll let them know what it is in this joke, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So that's how you got to, you know what I mean, doing your well, after you got out of trouble and stuff, you started promoting and doing the fell into that. And
Man,
then what?
So it's crazy, right? Like, so from transitioning, like that market dried up. It got real crazy. Like in the city at that time.
Because everybody started.
No, not even that, big dog. Like it won't no 18 and up spots for real. Like I mean, it won't like. So it was only like one spot. And then like clubs won't dealing with certain shit, like it really dried up. So if you didn't have the capital to keep it going, which I did not, like I had to find other means, but I still was like, I'm not about to, like my whole thing was like, I just, like the jail situation just was not for me. Like I just was not, like I was never going to be a jailbird. Like I just like, I like doing what I like doing, you know what I'm saying, what I want to do, so I can't just be like,
excuse me.
No, you good.
Oh no, you good, man.
It's right here behind that.
So I just I just kept it moving, and what I did was I started looking for a 9 to 5. I just started looking for a 9 to 5, and like something that I felt was worth my time, so I could get the capital to get back out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I needed the money.
Yeah.
And I started like it was a real trying time for your boy, and I before I got into what I'm doing now, I went into the restaurant business. Like I had a homeboy, I had a couple people that was like, boom, you know what I'm saying, could put me on, and I knew serving was getting a lot of money. So what I first did was I got into this restaurant, boom. That's actually where we first met.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I just ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Not for me though, you know, like I ain't about to give no publicity on my platform. But they when I was there, I started in the kitchen, I got 3 raises, and I got out on the floor.
Appreciate all that cornbread too.
Yeah, no doubt, you know what I'm saying? It was, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, my boy made sure I was straight when I came out to that restaurant. Listen, talk about the restaurant he worked, he made sure I was straight. So much food and cornbread, I ain't know what to do on the table, y'all. My dog since day one.
Fresh out the kitchen.
Fresh out the kitchen.
Like,
no bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I had got fired from there. And then I found out like that joint was like no other serving job. Like I had like 2 other serving jobs at that time, and it was not like making half of what I was making there. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yeah, this ain't it. And my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Boom. He was like sitting like, I remember my nigga was asking me, he was like, yo, bro, he was like, do you even make 1,000 a month? Like when I was there, he was not 1,000 a month, 1,000 a week. So you even make 1,000 a week? And I was like, yeah, nigga, I make like 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay. But right back then, you know, I was real stubborn. I was stuck in my ways. But I was never going to shit on nobody that I fuck with or bite no hand that ever fed me. You know, I played the game the way that it's supposed to be played, which is really hard for a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah. Because you got to bite. You got to check yourself a lot. Yeah. So what I did was I just you know what I'm saying, I just jumped out there. Like he was trying to get me into the car business 4 years before I actually got in. You know what I'm saying? He was sending me his check stuff like, hey bro, you could be making this. You know what I'm saying? That was major. I was like, this is real. 5-figure checks. You know what I'm saying? Showing me his year to date. 6-figure. And I was just like, so I knew it was real. So I knew I won't, and I'm realistic. I didn't come into the business like, oh, I'm gonna make this off, you know, my first year. Like I knew, you know, everything that I had from that time, I got it out the mud. So I got that out the mud too. I just knew that I was gonna have to learn the business, and I knew I had the people skills part down, but then I need to learn the business. And then when I found out so much about it, like as far as financing and the shit that we need to learn that we don't know nothing about, and then I just took it like, you know, and I've been grinding, and then, you know, I started making the type of money that I came into this business to make.
Yeah, that's what's up. Cause I would have never thought your ass would be selling no motherfucking cars.
Like, man.
Like, and salesman of the month all the time type, dressed up every day type shit. Like, that's That's lit.
Thank you.
Like, you goddamn.
Shades, dip pair of socks, every guy twice a day.
Yeah.
And look, for real, y'all. If you don't feed it, it won't grow. Cause I promise you.
Listen, dip
Sock
pair
ain't
of
crazy.
Dip pair of glasses twice a day.
Fat.
The guru.
And you got a sock business now.
Yeah.
Sock game motherfucking crazy.
One time. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see your sock.
I ain't seen these shit.
Hey.
Oh,
Little
man.
spice. Cause I do y'all spicy over here.
Oh.
You see what I did? What you did there? Y'all niggas shit. Little seasoning, cause y'all already got the sauce.
You get crazy with it too, y'all. You get crazy with it.
Talking like they already had the sauce. I just brought a little seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gotta season that sauce a little.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But y'all sauce is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to the blacks, baby. Yeah.
Amen
You know what I'm
to
saying?
that. Amen to that.
Y'all did y'all shot yet?
I'm waiting on y'all. I'm going off y'all,
Corn
baby.
liquor.
It's called water.
Y'all.
It's called water.
Happy holidays, y'all. We taking shots of corn liquor.
It's called
Happy
water.
holidays.
It's called water.
Oh, this Christmas edition.
Yeah, holiday edition, y'all.
Holiday.
Where I put it at?
I'm not sure, babe.
Is it? Let me hand me his lighter, please.
Okay.
Cause I'm gonna keep asking for his lighter. I'm gonna keep doing this all night long.
Oh, that's the one same one we had over here.
So, why don't you start a shades line?
Baby, I gotta get this other stuff off the ground and make it make sense, baby. Like, but that's in the works too.
Eventually.
Yeah, it only makes sense. I'm gonna need y'all help on that. That may be something that we can venture. I've been talking to y'all motherfuckers about getting on some shit, and I just and we just be moving.
Yeah,
we just be moving and living.
Yeah.
So like let's put that together.
We're gonna make it happen for sure.
I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I need some. I mean, we all got a lot going on. So I mean, I'm with that. Like y'all heard it here first. Like, and then when y'all see some shit and y'all see the backing, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't acting. Hold up. Oh, no. Don't do it. You childish.
Mommy,
What, babe?
can I have a bag of chips?
Yeah, that's what's
You
up,
so
man.
fucking stupid.
You doing a whole lot though,
Thank you.
for real. Like, and then we ain't gonna forget that you was. I know you right now. I'm gonna get into the part that I want to talk about, but
Yeah.
no, it's some pressure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But
I'm a cougher though.
you was whole rapping. Okay, I remember all of that shit. Okay,
Wow,
you was
right.
whole rapping at
Yeah.
one point. So,
Okay.
what made you not want to do that no more?
I told cause I'm a hustler, and look, like I'm gonna do something with this too. Hustlers don't die. We just improvise. Ooh, I'm gonna do something with that. I was thinking
feel
about
that,
that.
though.
You know what I'm saying? Hustlers don't die. We just improvise.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
if it
saying?
ain't making you no bread, then you gotta chill on it for a second and move to the next.
Or figure it out or whatever. Like, you know, one thing that was beautiful about what y'all doing and what I'm trying to do and everything like that is we got all our life to figure it out. Although we're figuring it out and y'all are living like the dream as far as, you know what I'm saying, being business owners and moving the way that y'all need to move. Like I'm working towards that. Like I was trying to do that. I was doing it ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't benefiting from it. And then I know that at the same time, my whole thing has always been multiple streams anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the rapping situation was, like, niggas getting fucked up. The way it started, niggas getting fucked up, getting ready to go to the club. What you doing? Music on, you freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
So it was that type of time.
Yeah, it was. And that's how I started. And then one of my other A1s was like, hey, you need to, you know what I'm saying, link up with bruh. And you know, and like, you know, but I was a fan of bruh. Like he could really, really rap. And I'm a finesser. And I'm only gonna talk about what I'm doing. So I'm like, ain't nobody wanna hear about no weed selling ass nigga. Like being Dolph wasn't cool back then. Like you had the weed, man, but to rap about it, if you weren't rapping about this, that, and the third, like killing coke or crack, you know what I'm saying? Like you weren't really hearing that. Like everybody was on that type of time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm rapping about what I'm doing. I'm breaking this pound down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm breaking this pound down and I'm doing it like that. So I told bro from jump, I was like, man, this is when I think we was like 23. I was like, look, bro, I'm gonna give this 2 years. I'm gonna put money behind it. We're gonna hit these showcases. We're gonna do all that. I'm with it. 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put up the money. You know, that's nothing. I was like, bro, but if I don't see something moving into it, if I don't see how I'm gonna get my money back, because I don't understand how to keep, at that time, 23, I'm 35 now. 23, and I'm just out here trying to figure it out. Fresh off my situation. I'm like, and trying to leave that shit alone. Right. So I'm like, if this ain't making sense, and I don't have a passion for it. See, that's the other thing. Like, I know that I would have really had something with it because people was fucking with me, but I'm like, I don't have a passion for this. Like, if it's going to make money, and however, you know what I'm saying, that trend, and it didn't. And I kept my word. I gave it till about 26. I'm like, I'm not about to be, well, that's my mindset. I ain't trying, I was just like, I ain't about to be out here like doing this like I got a passion for it. Like, I'm not pulling up to a showcase just to perform because I love the mic. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it to get paid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler. Like, I need to get this money back. Like, all I got is me. I fall off. I got to get back on my feet. The only way I know how to get back on my feet, and I ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how the rapping thing, like, that was shortly, and we had a little buzz and everything. Niggas was fucking with us. They was calling us, like, you know, they was comparing us to UGK and Boosie and Webby at that time. Like, it was because bro could really rap. And then I really learned. I'm a quick learner, and I knew it. And I mean, I already had I was just me, and people was rocking with that shit. And then they knew, like, the people that knew us knew what type of time we was on, and I was like, yeah, I'm not rapping about killing nobody. I ain't never killed nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll rap about situations that I was in, but I'm not about to say nothing that I ain't doing. Like, I was never on that type of time, and I was not gonna do that. Even again, if a nigga came at that time and sat right there and was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a script, I'm gonna write all your shit, you know what I'm saying? And I need you to, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, like with artists, you know, that aren't like that do or are, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm assigning you. I ain't gonna put no money amount on it or nothing like that, but like, for obviously a nigga ain't have that type of money, period. You know, a nigga could have said 100,000. I'm gonna give you 100,000, period. And like, it ain't no 360 there, it ain't no none of that. I would've been like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Like, I can't go back to where I'm from and, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, where the bricks at? You know what I'm saying? Or this, that. Now I'm looking over my shoulder over some shit that if I can't get it my way, that was my thought process then. But I've always had the mindset, you know what I'm saying, to go get it. And I wasn't getting it that way. I was just sweet as a bitch. I know a whole lot of motherfuckers sweet as a bitch and ain't gonna never make no money off the shit.
Yeah.
I hope you know what I'm saying, I hope niggas don't get, I ain't putting nobody on blast. You know what I'm saying?
But it's true.
Like,
real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you nice as a bitch, that ain't, it's a business, which
keep it just something real.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
All right. The fucking way.
As we taking these, you know, it's like a class 5. I heard it was like a class 5.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to take a shot with us now to whatever?
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's that spring water right here.
It's the holiday season. It's Christmas. It's my favorite holiday.
5 seconds. Go ahead and get that shot right. You know, take it with us.
Yeah, shots up.
You know, shots up. So, you know, the future, the past, you know what I mean? Everything that we stand for, our lost loved ones, the holidays, blessings to everyone. Just thankful for everybody. Let's do this, man. Y'all shout it up.
Salud.
Big love.
Salud. Big love.
Oh, Lord.
Got to be more careful.
Ooh.
You got a hole in your mouth. Damn, bro.
I ain't paid you out. See, I know when he ready to be on that bullshit. You gotta look in his eye, you know what I'm saying? That nigga don't be playing fair cool.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though. You don't love me for nothing. You know what I'm talking
absolutely.
You doing jingles.
Facts.
He did multiple jingles for us.
Facts.
Yep. He did our car club jingle. It was lit.
Facts.
We forever thank grateful for you for real, cause you a hit a nigga up, and be on some shit like I'm ready to come around that jump real quick. Came around this bitch and played us a damn song.
Yeah.
Like that shit lit.
I mean, that shit crazy. Man.
Yeah, for sure. You're a genuine nigga. You feel me?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we are.
Yeah. More of us like that though.
We had a dime beat, bro.
No, but a lot of us
right.
get looked at, you know what I mean, in a fucked up way by a lot of the right people just because of where we come from. You know what I mean? The shit we done did. People don't look at where we at now. Like, You know, they said, oh, they smoke weed and oh, they got records, you know, shit like that. But look at us though, like we turn our lives around completely, like.
And shit, look at OG.
All of us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like Dutch over there, this motherfucker, he. Then
super OG.
I heard stories about this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Super
When he was gone.
And do you know he what you do, cuz as far as for the community?
Liaison for the 8th and 9th district.
Yeah.
So, major.
Yep.
Major. They don't just let anybody in them doors.
They can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kicked my way in them doors this time.
Fact. You had to.
I didn't know I was
doing. Let you in.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I fell in there. I was calling there, cussing them out about some other shit, and other shit started coming about. So when the niggas started talking crazy to me, I started talking crazy back, and the door started opening. I said, man, what the fuck they got going on here?
That's alright. That's alright.
And they let me in. That's
straightforward.
the best thing they could have did.
Yeah.
You gotta have somebody straightforward that
and
knows
that's
everything that's going on. Like,
and that's where he's from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Born and raised here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know how to run it.
Yep.
And just because I got this record or I've always been labeled as this everything that's under the sun, don't mean I ain't smart. You know what I mean? I got plenty of sense. You got plenty of sense.
Rehabilitation day. Or either that or you don't.
Or you don't.
Or you don't. You don't respect me because I'm rehabilitated.
Mm-hmm.
That was the programs you keep putting all this money in for, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So if that's the case and I'm one of the rehabilitated, let me get a little further then.
Fact.
Yeah.
So you
I got all my rights back and shit.
And then you have to leave the system now, supposedly rehabilitated.
Correct.
You have to take that those classes before you come home.
Absolutely.
Now.
They call
you will lose your good time.
They call it halfway houses.
So everybody that come home is supposed to be rehabilitated. So why is it that
they still treating?
What they call it? Re-intake, ain't it? It's an intake program, man. You know what I mean? Called re-entry to the world.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
that means we should be coming out here with at least a chance.
Yeah, like it ain't no.
Kind of hard to get that joint though, but you know, see, but men like us that sat back and took that time while we was sitting in prison and jail or wherever we was at and thought, and then you get in your mind like, man, I'm gonna do every goddamn thing them motherfuckers say I can't do. Everything. Every time I wake up in the morning, I don't give a fuck how much pain my body in, what I feel like, what I look like. Nigga, I'm gonna get my ass up because you say I can't get up.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it every fucking day. I don't care. My wife will tell you, bro, I don't give a fuck how I feel, bro. Like, some days I can wake up damn near ready to cry. But, bro, I got my wife, my kids, listen.
I'm gonna go outside.
But niggas had too many excuses. But we have grown to be men instead of them little boys now. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nothing move in that motherfucking house but the TV screen.
I'm telling you, bro.
That bitch don't draw no money. That tell lies to your vision. You sit in there and get drawn up in that.
You know what I mean? Like my wife, she be like, man, you a wear a pair of Jordans, goddamn it, work and tear them up. Hey, bitches know I gotta be hot. I gotta be. Hey, one thing about me, I got to be comfortable when I'm doing what I'm doing to make my money.
One thing about you ain't comfortable working in no motherfucking J's.
I ain't gonna.
Everything got a job ready, my
shitting me.
Everything got a job to do. Hold me up.
But dead ass though.
Nah, man. Nah. Yeah, fuck that shit. Womp, womp, womp.
It's good though. It's good, bro, that you know what I mean, you sat back, ain't never give up on everything that you say you wanted to do, you know what I mean? You put your mind to it, you did that shit, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Unc right here, like, I met this motherfucker years ago, you know what I mean? We slept in the cell together. To the point, just talk, you know what I mean? Eating chips and shit. And I know how he was and I know how he is now, and I mean, I'm proud of y'all. And that's another thing that people don't do is recognize, like, damn, bro, I don't give a fuck if I change a little bit. You telling me that you're proud of me, it gives me a time to sit back and think, like, damn. Like, that's a great feeling when people tell you they proud of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that I made this change. Like, that shit is a great feeling. I'm proud of.
They ain't the ones that you doing it for real, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just hear it come from somebody just out the shadow of the blue, like, oh, that don't slow you down. If it don't slow you down, something wrong with you then. Well, fuck you then, nigga.
It's like my wife.
You know what I mean?
My wife used to be turned. Everybody knows turned. I'm proud of my baby. Like, she done came so far. Like,
start really working.
like y'all, people don't be understanding. People just see the, you know what I mean, the glitz and the glamour and all that shit. People don't be understanding like
the grind.
Like the grind to get to where we are now and how we changed our lives and
behind the scenes.
Yeah, the behind the scenes,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Everybody just see the glitz and glamour. Oh man, fuck them. They think they're hard because they got these cars and shop, but y'all think that should be sweet, but
And
like
motherfuckers think we rich too.
yeah.
Oh, baby, don't get me started. Oh,
Cause I don't understand. Like we not working for nothing now. We're working to live like we want to live.
absolutely.
But we have to pay bills. We have to pay some bills. All of us have bills. We got to keep up with the shit we got. We ain't rich. Don't ask me for shit.
You know, and look,
Straight up, keep the fuck real. Don't ask
Look.
for shit.
For real.
and
We ain't got a motherfucking thing for you over this motherfucker.
It's a mindset.
You hear
And
me?
and that's what I was attracted to you when you came home. You know what I'm saying? Like
We done had conversation before I came home.
Yep, like going to the club. I remember, like, you know, I always bring
Music,
that.
loud as a bitch
Yeah.
in the background. You get on the phone just to talk to me though.
Yep,
Like, don't know me from Adam and Eve.
Yep.
And like you said, mindset.
because Tweety said she was serious. You know what I'm saying? I looked my nigga dead in the face like, you sure? Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I mean, you want one of us, you know what I'm saying? We out here.
Right,
And
right.
she was dead ass. She was dead ass. She was like, hey, I don't know. For real, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with my gut and, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with bro. I'm like, you fucking with bro, I'm fucking with bro. So when you was in there, this, that, and the third, I had to turn the motherfucking music down in my own shit with her in there. While she talking to bro.
I done got cussed out or something. Cause me and this motherfucker used to argue all the time. Cause I done probably got to fighting at the party the night before.
Yeah,
So he
I done witnessed that.
having to talk with me, trying to tell me, all right, listen, you
ain't
got
her
to
fault.
ignore bitches.
It's her
Like
fault.
he got to have this talk with me before we go in there because he
still
most
hold
likely
the
he didn't
smoke,
book me to host. DAE DAE was probably one of the first people that has ever paid me to host his events. One of the first people, because he always said, like he say, it's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? And he don't believe in basically you doing shit for free. Definitely if it's something that you feel like that's your passion, something you want to do.
Right,
and he
absolutely.
always used to pay me. All
facts.
the time. He'll pay me. I don't give a fuck what it is. He's gonna make sure I'm straight.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I get the cuss out the next morning or sometime. You know, I know my phone gonna ring. I don't want to see it ring, but it's gonna say DAE DAE.
Well, you know what?
12 noon.
I appreciate, you know, because you were who you were, you know what I'm saying, but you looked at me as, you know what I'm saying, like it was, I could pull up on you at any given time and you like you respected that.
Right.
And that was like, I was like, I'm never giving up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like to see you flourish with bruh, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even talk to y'all for like a long time without getting teary-eyed. Like, I was just like so moved. Like, for real. I would take my shades off, but I don't want nobody to see my eyes right now. But you know it's real.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I tell y'all all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love everything that y'all stand for. And I was also thinking about it when I was driving over here, and I was just like, for y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all situation to be on Front Street the way that it is, as far as y'all love for each other and the way that y'all raise y'all family. And you know what I'm saying, it's like the way, like, because society tells us this is what it's supposed to be, this is what, you know what I'm saying, like, this is what everybody does, like, everybody, you know what I'm saying, like, when you get married, you're supposed to get a divorce. Like, who stays together forever anymore?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get married, you're supposed to sleep around. Like, who stays faithful anymore?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that
That's
shit
what
is
they
just...
teach.
Right.
That's what they're trying to embed in them now. Yeah.
And
We're
you know what I'm
fucked
saying?
up.
And for y'all to move the way that y'all move and then still deal with what y'all deal with, run businesses together and everything. And I know you. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, obviously, he's not a walk in the park either. You know what I'm saying? And
Who, me?
yeah, you nigga. So and for y'all to come together and show what real black love is, you know what I'm saying?
There's
Like,
no room for error.
no, it is room for error, but it's
I ain't leaving no room for error when it comes to my wife.
oh, absolutely not.
Ain't no room for
Yeah.
error. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Can't
And you
nobody-
stand strong
can't
on that,
nobody-
like-
yeah, can't nobody make me cross that line. Go fuck how much time I did. Everything that I said, I stand by it, and I mean that shit from the depths of
And you
my
did it.
soul. You know what I'm saying? I mean it. Like, everybody don't cherish their woman like they say they do or think they do. I wake up every day with the thought in my mind that I'm gonna do everything in my power to stand by everything that I told my wife throughout my time there. However, you know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, pain, whatever. I'm gonna stand by it because she deserved that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's just loyalty principle behind everything, and I stand by it.
Absolutely.
I cherish everything. I cherish our friendship. You know what I mean? You my motherfucking brother. That's my motherfucking uncle right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to cherish those type of things and just stand by the shit that you say. You know what I mean? Everybody's not perfect. Niggas gonna argue. Niggas gonna go what they go through. But you got to stand by.
Knock him upside his head.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, you're my wife. I'm not going nowhere. Nothing is gonna change. None of that is gonna. You know what I mean? It's not gonna change me mentally about nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to stand by everything that you say.
Right.
Hey, young lady.
It's a mindset. It's
Yeah.
a mindset. And then, but what we have,
Discipline.
yeah, and it is a discipline. It's a discipline to want more and better for your life. And coming from like somebody got to break the chain. Like, are we gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Exactly how our parents or grandparents were as far as working and getting the bare minimum and wanting to retire. We ain't got no 401k coming. Y'all motherfuckers
Set a
work on the
number for
401k
you.
one time. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Y'all getting that?
I would
You know what I'm
love to
saying?
have
No,
one.
it ain't. I mean, and it's really not that sweet. Like when you when you think about the time that you put in and what you getting out. Like
Right.
if you're not trying to be an entrepreneur, like you should leave. Like that was said on a Starlito track. I ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? But like it's about multiple streams and it's about breaking the chain. Like none of our people have had what we're trying to accomplish.
Yep.
So like, are we gonna just continue to settle?
Yeah.
Or are we gonna go out there and get it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and but see, a lot of people we can have not we. People can have these conversations, and that's the difference between us and them. Because we gonna have the conversations, we just do it. Like we just gonna get and continuously fall on our face, get up, and do it again until we get it. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what it is, no matter what the business venture is, like whatever the situation is, like we gonna go get it. And other people, they want it, but they don't have the mindset to go get it under any means necessary. You feel me? Of course you feel me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I mean? It's just a drive, bro. It's a drive for everything.
that's
you do in
unmatched.
life.
Hold on, real quick. Yeah, it's just a drive. It's just a drive.
Yeah.
Nigga snuck a whole shot
But
right
I
here.
say-
Like, what the fuck?
And he told
Like,
so he going down
He drove-
so I know you gonna be
He
drunk.
drove-
with
He drove right there and got
you
it.
seen it?
He
I
drove
thought
right
you
there and
seen
got
it.
it.
I thought you
right
seen
there and
it.
got
I
it.
thought he
Drove
was
right back
cleaning
up.
up. I was like, go ahead, old
That
boy. I was
motherfucker
like,
back up and drop
he
ass
got
out.
you one.
You got him one.
Look at that shit. Got to be more careful.
It's a drive, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Cool.
crazy.
I mean, it's
to
a
me.
drive.
Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom.
You said, you know, I'm taking a little drink, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Vroom, vroom.
You know?
Alright, come on.
Vroom.
But it's a drive and everything, though.
Let's get this joint out the way.
Come on, what we getting it out the way for?
Hey, you know what?
I
Because
know a couple
outside,
people that tapped in because you know we took the first shot, so I know y'all got y'all bottle beside.
Hey, Shy Man, I know you on there.
I know y'all got y'all bottle
Man
beside.
and man.
Oh,
Pour them up
y'all.
with us. Let's get this joint right, you know.
Hey, look, for real, they gonna give me a little too.
One more time to go
Hey,
on.
look,
to
hold
the
on.
top.
Hey, look, this one
Taking
right
all
here,
our
if y'all
people
don't
with us.
mind, this
Add
one
to
is
it.
to y'all. This one is to y'all and to this podcast and to what y'all got going on.
Big
Thank
love.
you.
No
Thank
doubt.
you.
Damn right.
No doubt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Salud. Oh, shit.
Y'all already know what I'm saying.
That's crazy, like.
So, I'm gonna go into. Are you single?
Oh shit. Man, oh.
Get on my nerves. Are you single?
Hold on. It all cut. No, I'm just
Oh, nigga got three
No,
pins
for
inside
real.
the jacket, boo.
I gotta hold on.
You gonna make sure one of them
How
bitches
many
right.
phones in your phone?
Ain't nobody
on?
checking
Fuck
for you
your
know
phone.
struggle
Check your
beer
phone, check
game.
your phone.
Oh,
Struggle
Check
beer
your
Oh,
game.
the struggle beer game. I was trying to make it look good, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm look, she looks sweet. I got a friend.
Rapid question. Would you let if you rapid question?
Oh,
Would you
hold
let
on,
a
we
female
gotta
go through your
breathe.
phone? Rapid
We gotta
question.
breathe. Huh?
Would you let a female go through your phone?
If I'm rocking with her,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why though?
Would I let her if she wanted to?
Yeah, I mean, because
That's the trick question. Holy fuck up. Oh, like you said yes. She expect you to say no, but you said yes, and then you said why.
If because I'm a real nigga, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a rock with you, I'm a rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I don't like I've been dealing with some real, like, where I'm at now. I've been dealing with some crazy bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you showing the shades?
No,
socks. It could be the socks.
I take the shades off.
It could be the socks though. You know everybody ain't pulling up with the socks like that. You probably ain't even gotta take them off.
I would not wear any more socks.
After bringing them kind of trouble.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But I do got a friend. She a real one. You know what I'm saying? She's a real one.
Okay.
Like, and then I really felt that like, I know me. I know what type of person I am. I know what type of drive I got. And I'm a very confident individual, and I'm a go-getter. Like, that's always been me. So I'm not gonna settle. I was feeling to settle. A wants to die again. Boom, talking to my best friend. Nigga was like, I was thinking that I was gonna have to settle for something that I didn't want from where I'm at in life. And I was telling them,
I was to be settling alone.
I mean, but I was just like, at the time, like, I'm out here getting it, OG, as you well know, there. I don't have no kids, you know what I'm saying? And
well, you had commodity out there, motherfucker.
A little bit. And
I love it. Everybody want to piece dick from your motherfucker. That's a check, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, you got no kids. Man, nobody beat this nigga upside there yet.
Trying. Earn money shit.
Trying. But I got my flaws, y'all. It ain't that sweet, you know what I'm saying? I'm new with it. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a lot of weed, you know what I'm saying? I like my space.
But that's medicine, though. That's like taking vegetables.
Yeah, no.
It's like eating vegetables. I mean, it's like eating vegetables.
I like eating vegetables.
Okay,
clearly.
That's all we eat is vegetables.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, somebody might not.
Instead of eating it every day, they gotta understand this. Y'all just understand.
I just,
they got edibles. They got edibles.
I'm trying to save y'all, but I got a friend that don't want to. That, you know what I'm saying, don't want to let a nigga go. So
okay,
I'm just, we just gonna see, you know what I'm saying, what's what.
And merge or shacking up.
No, I like, for real. I'm kind of with the marriage situation. That's another thing that I love about y'all. I really don't know too many like legitimate, genuine marriages. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know y'all, so I know what's out there. You know what I'm saying? I know what's not out there. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. And one thing that I always say, y'all have always kept it real. Y'all have always let y'all love and dedication for each other drive y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's made me really think about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, for me, like, outside of y'all and all the other motherfuckers that I know, family included, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, like, one thing, I'm not gonna settle, you know what I'm saying, because to be with someone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna make sense. So I don't want to say necessarily shacking up. Like, I do only want to have kids with one woman.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's really considered shacking up, like, to be keep it all the way a band, like, but you know what I'm saying, like, what we need to get, like,
I mean, it's shacking up in the Bible,
you know what I've learned. You know what I've realized.
Really on how you carry it.
Right.
You know what I've realized since I've been home and just watching other people's relationships and people meeting each other and kicking it and saying that, nah, this ain't right, I don't want to fuck with them. People don't sit back and just be like, man, listen, I like you, you like me. Let's just adjust what we need to adjust to make this shit work, instead of me trying to go out here and find exactly what I'm looking for. You're never gonna find exactly what you. Me and my wife, I mean, we're not perfect.
We had to compromise.
Yes, we had to compromise. It's a lot of things. Yeah. Like, people just sit back and, I want this nigga with all this money, but you never sit back and realize the brokest nigga could be the piece to your puzzle.
The most genuine piece.
It could be the brokest nigga could be the piece to a woman's puzzle, but because he could have that mental piece that she needs to make them prosper on a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
But women will sit back and their
social media.
Yeah, their friends will make them look at a nigga like, oh, this nigga ain't got shit, but that nigga smart as a bitch. And this thing that you've been sitting back thinking about for so many years, like, damn, I want to do this. This nigga,
a piece to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Somebody's trash.
But people just, me sitting back, bro, like, I always had it in my mind, I'm gonna be with my wife. That's what it is. When I come home, I'm gonna spend every dime I have to get a ring to make sure she knows, listen, this is what it is.
Which one was it? This one, the first one. The diamond missing out this one, y'all. I gotta get it fixed. But that was the first
one.
I
just, like I said, as I sit back and watch so many people get together, they break up, they have babies, they break up, they get married, they divorce. I don't like you today. I don't like you tomorrow. I don't like my wife today. I don't like her tomorrow sometime. But I'm never gonna. I don't give a fuck. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Because, I mean, bruh, you gotta work through whatever it is. If that's the person that you want, bruh, you can't just sit back and like be like, man, listen.
Nothing worth having comes easy, bro.
Nothing
that comes easy.
That's why. And see, that's the
nothing
thing.
that comes easy is worth having.
We like.
Period. Like I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
We share the same desire for getting it out the mud and like having like look at where y'all at. And I like niggas like when you came home, you didn't just have a shop. You know what I'm saying?
Look, another podcast coming up, bro. I'm gonna find my notebook that I had put up. Everything that we're doing, I have in a notebook. From when I was in prison, sitting back, laying back on my bunk, walk the yard, come back, lay down, write down what I'm gonna do.
He talked about that truck, except for he talked about
I'm talking about
F-150. Didn't you want an F-250?
Yeah, F-250.
He wanted an F-250. He went to an F-450, his first truck.
Now, my first truck was the Dodge 3500.
No, I'm talking about the first Ford.
Oh, yeah, the first
The F-450 dually.
But I wrote all this shit
Now he got the F-350, but he talked about it in prison. He wanted his Crown Vic to be sitting on. He only talked about 28s. Let's get that 28s, but he came home and got 30s. Now he on 32s. Right. He talked about having a shop, a mechanic shop, paint shop. He talked about having, his when he came home, his second child being a girl. He named a promise when he was in prison.
Wow.
Her whole name.
A promise, Desire Black.
Yep.
And and I named her that because my every promise, I promised her to give her everything that she desires.
Yep.
Wow.
So her name was already picked out, and she happened to our second baby happened to be a girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Mom named that third baby Aaliyah, because I can't think of no fucking girl names. I'm fucking street as fuck. I don't know. I named her.
But everything I wrote down, but I just stuck to it. And another thing that I never stopped doing though, bro. Like even through the beginning of jail, like growing up, my mama always instilled in me like church of God. Well, not really just church, but learning and understanding and feeling God. Yeah. So even me getting my time, I smiled about it. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for it. It's a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a reason behind it. In the future, people will understand the reason behind a lot of things. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I just always kept it there and just stayed strong and just stayed positive to everything that I say I want to do and I'm gonna do. Like it's a few more things on my list I want to mark off, and I made a promise to myself that within 10 years we will be having everything that we have. And February 8th I'll be home for 7 years. So we got 3 more years to, continue on this path.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it's coming because I'm not the person that sit back and pray and ask for stuff every day. I'm thankful for the things now and ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you just gotta stay strong to everything and stay like, bro. If you feel like you want to do it, just do it. Just like you, like, bro, you stay strong to everything you wanted to do. Everything, like, came home, like, yeah, all right, I like to sell weed. Cool, that's what you wanted to do. But you wanted to, like, I want to put my money into something that's gonna make money, just like I sit back and sell weed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you stay strong to it. You ain't let the Joneses influence you to none of that shit. A lot of people jump out here because of the Joneses.
Yeah. Everybody.
And lose everything they have.
We niggas like the Joneses to some people.
Yeah.
But your ass jump out there, you gonna be like, God damn, I got like a lot of bills a month because you want to be the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? It look good. You know, we smile a lot.
Right.
But hey, but.
You show one of them motherfuckers y'all bills, y'all monthly bills.
Oh
motherfucker will goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like be very, very pleased with
it. Stop playing with me, that ain't y'all bill.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like
right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause this shit ain't easy
at all.
Just understand that the path that we're on and the things that we want to do is going to benefit everyone close to us.
Yes, sure is.
We don't sit back and think about ourselves. It ain't nothing about that. All of this YouTube, and podcasts, and all of this. it's a reason behind it. You know what I mean? We don't do this stuff because we want to do it for us. We want to sit back and make sure that everybody is good. You know what I mean? That's just how we live.
Why not break the chain? Why not start with us?
Exactly.
Why not?
It don't take but one to change. You know what I'm saying?
Why put all that energy making somebody else rich or paying somebody else bills? Or, you know what I'm saying? Not making sure that you got something to leave your little ones or whenever you know what I'm saying, fortunate to have ones or whatever the case may be.
Picture I gave them people.
So let's talk about like friendships and relationships. Like
as in
what's y'all cutoff point when it comes to, let's start with friendships. Like if you fucking with somebody, y'all supposed to be friends. What's your cutoff point? Like, all right, listen, I can't fuck with this person like that no more. I'm gonna start it. So for me, mine is basically like me not having a desire to call you, or not even just call, me not having a desire to want to converse with you, to want to know what the fuck you got going on. You know,
what gave you that cutout point?
Right. So it just depends. It really depends. Like, who knows what you could have done. Maybe you're not motivated enough for me. Maybe I've been trying to uplift you and motivate you for 5+ years, and you still doing in the same position, you know, and you don't want to listen to shit.
So you saying when you get to that point, you know, that's when it's
giving me more than you giving your own self.
Right. You're draining me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to the point where I'm just like, you know, no.
Right.
I'm not helping you, I'm enabling you now.
Right.
And that's agitating me. If you're in the same place we started with the same kind of motivation, I'm trying to inspire you to start moving, and you still there, that means I'm enabling you and I ain't helping you. So then it becomes like a tough love.
Yeah, because
like,
we don't have to be on like the same level.
I feel like at the point in my life, things are not supposed to be there, just adjust itself to being there without anything having to be said now.
Because for real,
I don't even feel like it's a cutoff point anymore. I feel like it just adjusts itself.
It falls off.
It's an end.
It falls off.
It's like a dead battle. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's a different type of I don't know the word for it right now, but that's a different, like, that's deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, I mean, it resonated with me right now, probably because of the corn. And it didn't take like 5 minutes later. But like, that's deep though. No, you chill out. No, you gotta chill out. I'll take the Hennessy, bro. No, I'm saying I got the Hennessy. Y'all got me this wonderful bottle.
We have a big ass house with a lot of sofas, and you.
That nigga want to go home, nigga.
But he said he was going downtown though.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I might start digging in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we ain't gonna take y'all back now. We ready to the Cavalier. Oh, nigga ready for the Cavalier.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright, go ahead. What you said?
I mean, you know what's crazy for me? I read this in an article a long time ago. It was, I forgot what magazine it was, but it was a Steve Harvey quote, and it was in the quote, and he said, boom, he said, some people are just in your life for a season. That season can be either for a week, it could be a month, it could be for some years. You know what I'm saying? When that season is up, it's up. And fortunate enough for me, I know who my friends are. Like, I got 4 guaranteed, you know what I'm saying, niggas that I know that's not going anywhere, you know what I'm saying, from the sandbox. And then, you know what I'm saying, like, my my extended family, you know what I'm saying, like, and then outside of that, like, I like to tell some people that I'm cool, and I ain't nothing but a hood booger with my shirt tucked in, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm still old school. I'm not getting to where I'm at today by just letting anybody in or trusting anybody. Like, I'm not on that type of time. So as far as friends, to answer your question, crazy how I didn't lose that. You see how I did that right there? Let me go back before I lose it.
Right. Go ahead.
Because I almost did. So the situation is, hold on, I just bring it back over G. Why not for less than joke? You know what I was saying though?
You were laying it off.
Boo, I had to let her know though. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt real good about it. But I'm not even about to be in a position with somebody that like makes me, you know, feel some type of way at all. Like, if you disrupt my peace, everything is about my peace now. Because everything that I do is on the forefront. All of my revenues of getting money, I'm dealing with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm in the public eye like a motherfucker. People constantly are talking about me. I put myself in that position. I'm not tripping.
Right.
But you're not about to disrupt my peace. I'm not like, hey, I don't need, like, I got people that I can go out with. Like, you know, I never used to go anywhere dolo. I'll go everywhere dolo. Just like this.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that shit. Like, the novelty of that would never go off. Me going into a hood spot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dressed like this or whatever the case may be. Name tag on 1 o'clock in the morning with a beer and a Henny and cranberry in my hand. And niggas looking at, but then you see somebody that, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, come across the room and show me love and the different people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need it. Like, I know who's gonna be there. I'm not really. I ain't on no new friends. But it just got to make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It got to make sense. So it ain't no cutoff. Like I'm not really letting you in anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You will get this. I had to ask you. I was like, you want date? You want me or you want the professional? Because I got asked to do a podcast and they wanted me to be on some like car shit. Mm-hmm. That's how I get my money. I'm perfectly fine with
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all, you know what I'm saying? But like somebody else coming up to you, you're not getting this energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know you.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? We good. Like, so I keep everybody.
This shit genuine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's supposed to be like, I'm not gonna just let anybody in.
100%
So I'm like, you know, so I don't really have any, like, the people that I'm rocking with. I got a whole lot of associates and a whole lot of people love me that, you know what I'm saying, they love me and
yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love you. I love you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, ain't that all that matters? Hold on, OG. Hold me down, OG. Cecil, I need you. It's the corn.
You say you feel me?
It's the corn.
You say you feel me? You feel me? You know, they love me, though.
You got, hey, look, this shit got to be, love now is used for real. Let's talk about it. Love is used like. Love is like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You just met a motherfucker. Oh, you know, y'all, I love you. No.
I don't give a fuck about being loved.
See, people need to start. Just to go back to our other podcast that we had, you know what I mean? People need to start. I loyal to you first.
Oh,
you know
absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Yep. I loyal to you. You know
need
what
to
I mean?
start that, bro.
Yeah, niggas need to start that first.
Training camp for that kind of shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I loyal to you.
No,
It's a training camp for that kind of shit.
No, it should be.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
It should be.
It is.
Absolutely.
It should be instilled in you.
It should be instilled in them.
You can't teach a nigga to be loyal.
Right.
It should be instilled in
Exactly.
them.
It's not instilled in them.
The only way they're going to
They don't
learn
belong over here.
by the strict discipline on how you would allow them to greet you anyway.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hey, no, what's up, my nigga? I don't even know you like that, homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Shit's supposed to be earned, man. Like, everything, like, social media has just, like, muddied a lot of water. There's no need to, you know what I'm saying?
Not like-
I'm blessed. Huh?
That water need pumps in it. It's
that water needs to be purified.
Yeah,
Did I say that right? Purified?
Yeah.
Purified.
Even if you
I ain't
did,
spelling
all
shit.
the real niggas know what you said.
Huh?
All the real niggas know what you said.
Absolutely.
Even if you ain't said it right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
urban slang.
It's the corn.
You know what I'm saying? It's the corn.
I got one right here. Y'all ain't though.
I got the Hennessy right here.
Yeah, that shit.
What you talking about? No.
So while niggas taking shots to corn, what's up? Let us hear a jingle real quick. And get up and jig with that bitch too. Like that. Oh.
Oh, a Christmas
How does
day.
16 over years? How does 16 over years? How does 16 over years? How does 16 over years? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what the holiday special all about tonight, my boy.
JTK Customs joint on the way.
Hey, we gonna turn
On
up
the
on
way?
that joint.
Ready.
Oh, I would definitely hold that joint down. I would be honored. Is that what we doing?
Yeah.
I would love for you to do a jingle.
Oh, well, it's stamped. You know what I'm saying?
I know
Coming
you
soon.
say what you mean. Your word is your bond.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Man, that's gonna be crazy.
All right,
Absolutely.
it's after 9. I'm gonna ask one more question. What's red flags in a relationship to y'all? Before you get in a relationship, let me ask Dutch first. Before you get into a relationship, right? What's a red flag? What's gonna make you be like, oh no? You feel me? And I you know, in the past, you feel me?
Right.
What would make you say, oh no?
Before even talking porn or trying to get her phone number or just like anything.
Just
You getting to know her.
Yeah, getting to know her. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear this, OG.
For me to be at this age now, for it to be a red flag, it'll have to be an intellectual dialogue. If her vocabulary is not to where it's supposed to be, by the standards of which I think I see in the broad, then no, we ain't gonna. I ain't think I'm gonna talk to you. I think I might change the last number. You know what I'm saying?
God damn!
So
No,
if her intellectual dialogue fucked up, you still gonna hit that jump?
Probably at this age, probably not because
she might fall in love and might change.
Yeah, and do some more fucked up shit and that, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, cause now you know.
Cut.
Nah, it ain't nothing I can do with it.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
What's up?
But he said at this age though.
At this age,
So
yeah.
at this age.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we going damn near a decade younger. So you let me.
Oh, I see how you trying to hold me down right there. Hey, yeah, y'all in the sweet. The blacks. The blacks.
Now we going to dating age.
We need to talk. You see it all. You know what I'm saying? You see it all. You see how they everything. Hey, look, one thing that motherfucker crazy is bitch, she gonna have your back. You know what I'm saying? If she fucking with you, fucking with you. know what I'm saying? She'll held me down right quick. Hey, dog, for real.
Any bitch,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Events.
You know,
don't bring that shit up. No, go ahead back to the question. Go ahead back to the question.
That's crazy. But yeah, you're right.
I ain't do a fuck.
I'm just saying though.
Go ahead, Daddy.
He is so childish.
Yeah, go ahead.
He is so childish.
For real, I swear to God.
I just thought I'd throw it in and she get crazy.
A red flag for me? No, I mean for real. At where I'm at right now, dead ass. It's all about my peace. Like the situations that I was dealing with and dealing with before that, it was just crazy. And it was like I did feel that I was gonna have to settle. I was like, why am I dealing with this? You know what I'm saying? Like I want to come home, relax. Not deal with nobody, leave my phone over there that way, you know what I'm saying, and do whatever I'm doing, like, and not talk to nobody. Like when I'm at, you know what I'm saying, if you can't be in my space, like my friend, right? Boom, I was writing one of those jingles, like, you know what I'm saying, a few months ago, and I told her, I was like, hey, look, man, I'm like the way that I record, like the way that I come up with these jumps is a little unorthodox. Like I be stopping the beat, like I do what I do, cause I ain't no rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sweet with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just like, I got my way of the way that I put it together. So I was like, I ain't in no conversing, no, you know what I'm saying? No, none of that. Like I need my, you know what I'm saying, space. My nigga got right there, boom. He kicked that recliner up, got her pad, you know what I'm saying? Got her scheduling together because she got her own business as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, like, so she got her scheduling and all that shit together. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it ain't bothered me not one. I came up with that bitch in like 45 minutes to an hour. And I had to keep looking up like, you know, I'm thinking you on Instagram or some shit like that. Like, I mean, I'm on my other couch. She on that couch. No, she getting her shit together. Mm-hmm. It's all about my peace. Like, if you gonna disrupt my peace in any way, like my fuse for that is so short. I'm not even about to play with you. Like, it's no pussy that's worth that. It's no amount of money that's worth that. Like, my peace, because I'm gonna get it regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're there, like for me, it's not about pulling up a table. It's not about pulling up a chair to my table. Like I need you to bring a table. Like I'm not here. I don't have to settle to like you whatever social media, whatever you want to do is what you gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna it's either gonna you know what I'm saying, move accordingly, or you know what I'm saying, you gonna move out the way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep going the way that I'm going regardless.
Right.
So it's my peace. It's my piece. Intellect, like, and I ain't even playing. Like, I started off to say that, and I was gonna get real childish with it. You definitely do need to be on a certain level, but like, you know, you gotta have some oomph about your grind. You gotta want something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to have multiple streams of income. You gotta want to match my drive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you gotta match my energy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be my piece too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to be arguing. I'm not about to feel like I gotta settle and be with you because we married. Like, right. No, I'm not doing that. Yep. I'm good. I'm gonna be rich regardless. I don't need you for that.
And I feel that because like even like with my husband, you know, y'all know he grind hard as a bitch, and I do too. You know, so I have like, you know, the businesses and stuff that I make sure. First of all, me personally as his wife, every business is our business. So I do the paperwork. You feel me? I make sure that it's ours. We're married, and I'm gonna make sure of that. There'll be times even when he'll be like, "Babe, just you can chill. Just do this." First of all, no. I'm checking emails. I'm doing quotes from home. I'm like, "Babe, you need me to come to the shop? I'm coming. I'm coming to the shop. I just want my face to be there when somebody comes." You feel me? Like, he knows I'm the type of woman that I can't just like be like, no. Like literally, when he first came home, he was like, no, I want you to stay at home with our daughter. I don't want nobody to watch her. I want you to stay at home. I sat in that motherfucking house. I was sitting there like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just sitting there like,
you, though.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, I need to do something.
But I did that to give her a peace because of what she had went through
Yeah.
before. You know what I mean? Just sit back, have you some peace for a while.
You told me that though. When he was locked up, he said, when you come home, I want you to relax and I want you to sit back and you don't have to worry no more. Like, you know, from the loss of my mom and shit. Right after I lost my mom, a nigga tried to kill me. I got hit by a car. Fucking damn near died. Yeah. You know, had issues with self-esteem. You know, things like that. So it was like, you know, I appreciated him for that. Like, the nigga came home, bought me some golds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can smile again the way I wanted to. You know, we gonna have a episode also talking about that. We gonna show y'all the pictures of my accident. We gonna speak on that too. But you know, that my nigga. You feel me?
Sure, you definitely my nigga. Though.
So what's red flags for you, babe? Cause you ain't going nowhere. So if I got some red flags, you still here, nigga.
I mean, I'm about to say I wouldn't even answer that question. Hey, look, don't leave.
Answer it. Listen, let me tell you. This is my nigga though. Like, I know we married, but I'm serious. Like, I know about plenty bitches he fucked. I done been in their presence plenty of time. I have no problem with none of them. Cause this my nigga. You feel me? No problem. Like, literally, I can party with one of them. Like, facts. No bullshit. Cause I'm a real nigga. You know I don't give a fuck. Facts. If this nigga mine, this nigga mine. Facts. And I'm a queen bitch. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
You can take my nigga, you can have him, and you not taking my nigga. Because first of all, I do that 5-5. You feel me? A little bit. But yeah, so what's your red flags? Throw that in there real quick. Now, talking about one time.
If I'm going to keep it a band, I said, what's my red flags? I feel like my red flag is everything before you.
Ooh. His word.
Hey, like, yeah, his wordplay is crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, I need the poem book. I want to read something to my friend real quick. You know what I'm saying?
That's a band though. That had to be my red flag because I didn't want to pursue it no further than what it was. You know what I'm saying? I never gave it my all. So my red flag was everything before my wife.
I can dig that.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody kept it no realer. Ain't nobody.
God, that's a tough
none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I ain't found one yet. I mean, I ain't.
Right.
Well, you can, it's nothing you can do to even make me think that you can. You know.
Cause I was 100% me, a ghetto ass bitch from the south side.
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
But like I said, it goes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
What
I love it.
I didn't say anything. I agreed.
Right. So I was a ghetto ass bitch from the south side.
That nigga, you keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
Keeping it the fuck real.
What's real hold weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't control the feeling of it. Like it's just. I mean, hey, like I said, red flag was everything before her. I mean, we go through shit like regular humans, but that's my baby. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna change that.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all something real quick. I just want to say, as far as relationships go, and you know what I'm saying, like, things take time. And like nothing like y'all, everybody wants to glorify when it's in the forefront. It's only in the forefront because it was time built into it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that's it.
Exactly.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing worth having comes easy. Like, it's gonna take time. Like, the only thing that's instant is like winning the fucking lottery. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything, like anything that you're gonna get, unless it's given to you or whatever. If you coming from, and obviously I'm not speaking to those type of situations or people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, I wouldn't trade where I'm going, or you know what I'm saying, my road to where I'm going and who I'm going with, because everybody that's in my life is stamped. I'm talking about, I've been in ending, I used to call it like ending relationship like arguments, whether it was with friends. All of my A1s, we've been in the ending relationship like argument, like we'll never talk to each other again. People they not really your friends. Like You can't tell me that I don't really love you from the shit that you put me through because it was like I was on some money, like, you know what I'm saying, and you wanted to get there, but you was in your own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was always, and you flourished, and you just needed the right support system. You know what I'm saying? And you wasn't right. Your piece to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Your piece. You know what I'm saying? And that person that you was willing to go all in for. You know what I'm saying? You was all in.
That go back to the loyalty though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why
a lot of people love people. A lot of people love people but don't have the loyalty.
And he was very loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people
regardless, I didn't fucked up.
I can have a feeling
I ain't gonna say
for
I
you.
fucked up your man. I didn't never.
No, you can say that. Continue though.
I did not fuck up that.
And no, don't do that. What's the name of the podcast?
We gonna argue.
A lot
From
of people,
prison to paradise, nigga.
A lot of people love people, but it ain't no loyalty.
Yeah,
that's right.
And it's crazy how so many for the podcast we done had, it always at the end it lead back to that. Like,
yeah,
it always lead back to the loyalty word coming up. Like,
facts
for every situation. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, people really be loving people, can love you to death, sit back, cry tears for you, and really don't have no loyalty for you.
Nope. Stab you in your back.
Like a motherfucker and cry to mom if you die.
The whole time.
You know what I'm saying? That's love, not loyalty.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's ready to be my new saying too. I loyal to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Like, that's how I feel. I'm 100 at all times.
And you know, people can't say that. They can say I love you all day long. And you know, that's damn.
I tell niggas all the time though.
Yeah.
Any nigga, if you can't, like my wife say, but like I say,
you can't be in my presence talking about him, and I don't speak about him if I ain't loyal to the nigga.
Fast.
You can't.
If it's too serious, I hit you in the motherfucking mouth
can't
about
tell
it.
me that he's loyal.
Tell that nigga about
to
the
me
situation later.
If you're not loyal to yours.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Hold on, Jay. I ain't gotta bring it back because Unc had a moment real quick.
Any nigga that's in a relationship can't say that you're loyal to me if you're not loyal to that person. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. One more time.
A lot of niggas got niggas that got their wife and shit like that.
Right.
But that's their nigga. And they know that nigga wild. You know what I mean? But they know that nigga, that's their wife.
Right.
They got their wife at the crib.
Right.
But that nigga wild.
Right.
But I'm your nigga. I'm ride or die for you.
Right.
But that's your wife at the crib. You out here wilding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I
do. Ride or die for your wife.
I do.
Yeah.
It's
not that way because you don't have to do it that way. It's about a different. Yeah, I'm
There's
with
a lot of
you.
things that it get back to, you know, being locked up or mentally or just you sitting back and really focusing on life itself. You sit back and think about that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga can't tell me you're loyal to me, nigga, and you ain't loyal to your girl. Your wife.
Well, yeah, you're a natural girl, but your wife that take care of your kids and stuff like that.
You can't say your girl if that's what you say. If that's what you say, you stand on.
Playing that role.
If you playing that role, then that's just like me coming home. Like, my wife, that wasn't my wife. That was my girl, and then it was my fiance.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I live by the same principles then that I live by now. So I stand on everything I said then. I stand on it now.
Right.
But niggas are going to that shit and drag their girl, but that's my nigga right here. That's my dog. Like,
right.
You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I'ma die. Nigga, niggas gonna do what to you? Let's go. But
fuck your wife,
fuck her. Fuck all of them.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got some niggas don't sit back and look at that shit, and then in the end, that nigga cross you. And it has played in my face.
Wow.
That nigga cross you, and then you sit back like, damn, that's my mom. That was my motherfucking nigga.
That was my motherfucking nigga.
That was my motherfucking nigga. But the whole time, the shit been in your face the whole fucking time, and you like,
crazy. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's deep.
That's real shit though.
That's deep.
You ain't never met a nigga that ain't cross you that ain't cross his wife.
And my opinion,
the person that he said he stands by.
Yeah, I'm about to say because my opinion is
what
different.
you say you stand by.
Exactly.
Some niggas don't stand by.
Right.
It's all on what you say you stand by.
Right.
Don't sit beside me and tell her in front of me or her tell her nigga. Vice versa, they go for men and women. Cause bitches ain't shit either.
Bitches ain't shit.
Bitches ain't shit.
Yeah, me.
For real.
Bitches
Y'all ain't
bitches worse than niggas.
ain't shit.
But it's the same shit though. Bitches will be like, oh, that's my, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, bitch, oh, them bitch gonna do what to you? Let's ride, bitch. Whole time, you fucking the bitch nigga.
Right, yeah.
Or some shit like that. Or fucking your first cousin, or, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
How can you trust these motherfuckers?
And it's because,
But
you know what?
love them though. You don't loyalty them.
See, look, bro, you really aren't like a normal dude though.
No,
he's
like,
not.
see, and
He's
I know because I'm not normal. So like what you're saying, it's like it's kind of sort of like me making jingles for card, like and everything else. It's just like I said, I'm not gonna be a rapper. What I do? I'm gonna make the music pay me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay me to make music for you. I'm not trying to get rich or I'm definitely gonna get rich, but I'm not off that. Like that might be an entity to it. Like what's different is that, and to him, he's talking. He's just like, I don't get it. It's in front of your face. Niggas don't think like that. People don't look at shit like that.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
See, but
one of the reasons why I love him so much. You know what I'm saying? Like
prison did that to me though,
and that's fine.
Yeah,
and that's fine.
That's another thing that's great about, not great about going to prison.
No, that's
but a lot of people don't.
That's
sit
how
back.
you turned it around.
Right.
That's how I turned it
around. Right.
Structure. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're the one out of 10 who don't go back.
Yeah, but think about it. If the people that's in there take advantage of that time to get that structure,
yeah,
the amount of people that would never go in there.
They all get it. It's just the fact that if they want to apply it to themselves now,
Right.
you cannot not get it. It's just if you want to apply it to yourself. Now, if they be smart enough to use the tool, then we all be good because they definitely get the message.
A lot of niggas overlook
and y'all
that
niggas will be normal.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas overlook that
they
structure
stubborn.
because
Right,
because they got that
getting
same
it.
gambling. They still got that same gambling corner. They still
Mentality.
got that nigga or two from the street that they know. You know what I mean? So
A nigga
I'm
feeding
still
them
on
from the street.
Right.
Yeah.
This shit fun to me to certain niggas. So they don't get that structure, and they come back out here. Let me go shoot the dice. Let me go. You know what I mean?
But I understand what y'all saying, but let's still go back to. I still have to go back to how they treat y'all when y'all get out of prison.
Like shit.
Yeah. Right. So I do understand. Listen, y'all right here are the reasons why we do this podcast, so we can motivate people that you can represent your city in your side of town and be a spokesperson and politically and do all that. You can start your own businesses. You can sell fucking cars and be salesman of the motherfucking month and do all of this every damn near every and dress like this. You know what I'm saying? You can do that, but what I'm saying is it's a lot of people that, you know, when they come home, they get treated like shit. So they don't know where to go. They don't have the drive that y'all have. Everybody don't have that.
Okay, so I'm with you, and I slightly disagree with you because we all got treated like shit.
Yeah.
We all had the desire and the determination to change that and right that wrong.
Yeah.
It was within us.
Yeah.
It was within him. It was within him. He has a notebook. He has a plan of action.
Yeah,
you can have all of that in jail and then you know what I'm saying, you hit the land and you like, oh shit, I ain't had a steak and cheese from the spot since, you know what I'm saying, 1992. Let me go ahead and boom. Yeah.
You know what happened?
Oh, what happens?
Do you know what happened though?
What?
Some niggas had that notebook. But niggas don't leave that. Niggas don't write it up there.
People have. It's soon like you got it right. Exactly.
That bad bitch come through. Now,
I ain't had no ass.
Down on it.
Yeah.
Right.
This bitch look now. Now we scrolling now. This bitch looking at this nigga with a little money. Now I'm back out here. I done forgot all about jail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a mindset. So it's not like I get it, and that's what it. But what the message needs to be. Change your fucking mindset.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Do everything that they tell you can't fucking do.
Absolutely. And do it relentlessly until they can't fucking deny you.
All of us that we're not gonna make it a year of being fucking home, right? I see you when you get back.
Right.
Why they checking your why they checking your TV, making sure your motherfucker your number, your state number on the TV or something. Oh yeah, I got a month left. Oh yeah, shit, I see you when you get back. It's no motivation from the correctional officers. Is none of that. All it is you wake up, you stand the fuck up when I tell you to stand up for count. You go to breakfast when I tell you to fucking go to breakfast. You come in here, your state number ain't right on your CD case right, or your JP files or whatever that shit ain't on there right. It's out of here. You know what I mean? They send you to reentry programs every fucking day. Every fucking day they send you to reentry programs, but you get on the street and what the fuck am I reentering into? Because I come back to society. But y'all,
with a target.
Y'all want me to come to the probation office
with a target.
You know what I mean? I got a target on my back. It's designed for me to fail. You want me to fail so you can collect that little money every year.
Look, but this what I want to kind of like shed light on what you talking about as far as like you got to also realize too, like you are thinking about it from your mindset. Now think about it from, I do my best to try to look at things from both sides of the fence. It's easy for me to do it in this situation because it's not directly, like it's nothing clouding this and we come from this. But with the part that you're not looking at it like that, it's not that correctional officer's job to motivate you or whatever. He motivates all, people like you and get like.
It's not your job to come in here and treat me like shit because I'm incarcerated for.
Oh no, I'm not.
But that's what they do.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not on that.
That shouldn't stop you. That shouldn't motivate you. So stop your motivation.
No, and I'm not saying that either. What I'm saying is, like, if the jails were empty, they're out of a job. You know what I'm saying? Their job, like they're paid to say, hey, I see you come, and they, and on top of that, 9 out of 8 out of 7 out of 10 do. Not saying that that's what they need to acknowledge, but they get paid. We already know, behind the scenes, like they all get not even getting deep, but. So it's not like you again. But you had just I'm saying you good. You had that determination when you came home to do what you was gonna do and stuck by any means.
Is supposed to be. See, I re-enter into re-entry with the mindset how I'm gonna re-enter into the world.
Right.
Re-entry is supposed to help you re-enter into the world.
But that's instead, you though.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, but re-entry is supposed to help you be ready to get back out in the world, and you're supposed to re-enter into the world to a society where y'all are going to help me be able to succeed and do the things that I need to do.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, it should be though.
Like no,
I shouldn't have to come home and struggle like a motherfucker to try to do this, that, and the other. Like, I shouldn't have to do that.
I agree with that part, but I'm what I'm thinking about is like the mindsets of the inmate. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't know what you are on, but I understand what the class is supposed to be about.
You're supposed to
that doesn't do that for everybody.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's supposed to be shit offered to make you at least try to think like even programs. Like,
so you saying what you saying? It should be more programs.
Yeah, like when I was in there, they had some corrections. They had CDL program. Like I'm at one prison and there's a whole inmate pulling up in the tractor trailer. Like they offer that shit, welding classes. You know what I mean? HVAC.
Right.
But they were limited to the person that has a lower level, but all of us are on the same compound.
Right.
Oh, I couldn't get none because of my level, but I'm on the same compound. But if you allow these opportunities to people in there, you can come home and make your $50, $60 an hour, and just give me a chance. Don't look at the record. Just look at, my degrees.
Right.
But they don't push the issue no more. They when I was in there, they pushed the issue about GED because they'll take your good time. But some niggas don't give a fuck about your good time. So niggas don't even get their GED.
Yeah, they used to make it go to school.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just they make you go to school.
Right.
You know what I mean? But some niggas just be like, man, fuck that, I ain't going to school. Send me to the hole. But that's when you like talk to people. People don't give a fuck though. Right. But you know what I mean? But it's supposed to be re-entry.
No, I
can't make everybody be receptive to what they trying to offer, even though they is. You just got some stupid motherfuckers that just don't want to know the light's green. Motherfucker, light me and go. He want to stay.
That's
you know what
a fact. But they run into what you think. But they run into so many red lights out here.
But that's where we get that word "stay struck" from. They don't know how to function out here. The best thing for them to do is stay right where the fuck they at.
Right. And the only way that's going to even come is like from niggas like you. Like it's not going to just.
A lot of niggas run into a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not going to just.
And there are programs out there, but you got to search high and low.
Yeah.
Like you got to have like somebody to like come. Like you got to know somebody like a secret society.
Yeah, it's not as easy as you
Yeah, I know. I'm just speaking on the
and they working on it now.
Yeah,
I deal with a lot of
up.
partnerships that and a lot of nonprofits that's geared towards that now. That deals with anything families that's been impacted by incarcerated.
You gotta get people shit.
Incarceration. That's all they geared to. So
you know what I'm saying?
they in this prison systems every day.
They throw you out here. They throw you out this motherfucker like. A lot of niggas having their mind and are sitting in the system being told pretty much like that's why a lot of niggas don't change. Cause a lot of niggas sit back and they listen to people that's in there and they know like shit, bro, ain't shit gonna be offered to you when you get out here.
That what makes
But that
it so
don't make
hard.
it-
See, you know what? That's a big problem too because it's like I say, some of the colleagues and people that I deal with, they get into the prison, but versus listen to the people that you can see visually that's doing this. They sit and listen to the person that's directly beside him that's doing the same motherfucking thing he doing. Nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the people that comes in here to help you and give you the information you need, you being ignorant to them, but you pay attention to your homeboy.
Yeah.
You skipping the class because they calling it at 2:45 every day. Name on the list. You want to see and listen to you, so look, man, you go home and still fuck with it when you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just
Stupid
want to
shit.
fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Like
shit.
the best advice I can give anybody, like, but in this room right now, I'm not just throwing a number out there. I'm throwing a number out there
Let me
because
cut you off real fast, baby. I'm sorry. So that's what we're gonna do. We gonna get ready to end this because it's getting pretty late. So I just want everybody to give a certain advice, whether it's with relationships, prison, coming out here, being an entrepreneur, whatever. I always love to do that on every podcast. So go ahead, continue.
okay. Well, what I would say is for people like in this room right now, it's probably over 20 felon charges, like between, you know what I'm saying, amongst us four. You know what I'm saying? Easily. You know what I'm saying? If you add three of us to get like, easily. And what I would say is like the same way if you was a real nigga and you doing time or whatever the case may be, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't snitch on whatever the case may be and get your time short and you stuck to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be that stubborn when you come home and get on your grind to go get to it. Period. Like nobody's gonna give you anything. Like what JR speaking of is what he wants to see. I'm not speaking for him. Like that's what it's supposed to be. You get these degrees, you come home and you can't even use them. Like, so what you have to do,
Apply yourself.
you have to apply. You have to be dedicated to what you're doing to move along. So be dedicated to your craft. Continue to do what you're doing. Work your way up. Nothing that we have came overnight. I just started making money in the car business 3 years ago. I've been in the car business for 5. I've been home for 12 years. My charges was in 2010. You know what I'm saying? It's been a grind. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still grinding. I ain't rich. So don't ask me for shit either.
Cause what's some advice you want to give?
Mine would be to be consistent and persistent. With persistence come consistency. With consistency come persistence. So I mean, whatever you do, do it to death. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't let nobody detour you. Don't let nobody do nothing. With whatever you do, it will never be popping if they don't like what you're doing. So as soon as the first motherfucker say they don't like it, know that shit hot as fire. You know what I mean? So keep going straight. You know what I mean?
Jingle Shoe Production.
All right. What about you, babe?
I was waiting on you.
I'm gonna speak on like as far as like marriages and relationships as a woman. Y'all, you know, women are crazy. I'm crazy too. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you gotta compromise with your man, with your nigga, whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It can be very fucking hard, but you gotta figure out somewhere in between, a balance.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand they got needs the same way you have needs. And it's not easy, but you have to grow to understand that, you know, and you know, listen, talk, try to listen to him, you know, and listen. I've just got to the point where I know my man bipolar as fuck. You feel me? So sometimes when his ass having his little going through whatever he going through, I don't really say much. I just talk to him and like, hey babe, what you doing? Some small But other than that, I'm not gonna even bring it up, because if I bring it up, you know how we do. If he act like he got attitude, then everybody else gonna have attitude.
Triggers.
It's the triggers. So you gotta try to understand that them as being men, they go through a lot when they go outside. My husband got a $75,000 truck.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like them people are looking at him like, nigga, like he jumping out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They have a problem with that. So they deal with things out in the world the same way we do as women and moms. You know what I'm saying? So just be patient and try to just wait. If you got the type of nigga that'll have attitude and blow up, whatever, just chill. Like definitely if you want to be in a marriage for a while. I had to learn. I'm still learning him. He's still learning me. You're gonna learn each other for the rest of your life.
How long y'all been together?
All together, 11 years.
And say that again real quick.
11 years.
No, y'all, you gotta learn each other, and you still learning.
We're still literally learning each other.
11 years in.
Yes,
don't let that go over your head.
Relationship wise. You know what I'm saying? We're still learning. Some days he wake up and don't want to fucking say shit. Some days I wake up and I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. Continuously trying to learn. If that's who the person you want to be with and who you love, just get that shit together, babe. Press that that button on my live. Get that shit together. If that's what you want to do. Everybody feel like they goal is marriage and all this shit. You ain't got to get fucking married. That ain't what life is about. It's not about marriage. It's about just being happy and peaceful and living and taking care of your fucking kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
And being true to your mate.
Being true to your mate. If you decide to be with somebody.
Facts.
Self first.
Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
self is first. It's not about being in a relationship or whatever. It's not about that. Just try to be happy and live life, because we don't know what the fuck gonna happen tomorrow. That right, Mom?
Well, me, I just want to tell people, man,
I'm gonna figure this shit out.
Just start trusting you. Like, even like me, I sit back, a lot of people done doubted me, did this, that, and the other. But I never doubted myself in nothing I do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that mentality, like, don't doubt yourself in nothing you do. I don't give a damn if you drink liquor, but you feel like you want to preach. Like, I'd rather hear that. I'd rather hear everything come from a person that call himself a preacher, that has drank, that has smoked, that has done all of these things, because I want to hear the real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I want to hear nothing on no fucking book.
I don't want to hear nothing out of no book.
This nigga went to school to tell me how to motherfucking live my motherfucking life.
You know what I mean? I can get up.
Oh, that's another stuff. Oh,
like, I can get up right now and can preach, can pray, can do this, that, and the other, and I didn't have to go to school for it. You know what I mean? Just always believe in you, trust you. If you have to go back on your judgment on certain things, then you don't trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you need to sit back and think about that sometimes. Like I trust everything that I do. I make mistakes. I fall short. I do all of that, but I trust that I'm always gonna get it to where it needs to be, and that comes with me trusting me. You know what I mean? And always put God first in everything.
Sometimes I gotta motivate.
Yeah, that nigga my role model.
my wife.
Yeah, because sometimes he be down. Because, you know, everybody has, you know, bills.
I thought you was going the other way.
No, everybody has them bills. Like, when you feeling like, shit, we working so hard to get nowhere. And I always tell my husband, y'all, I always say, babe, I understand where you coming from. But I'm the type of person that, I come from a family that believes that, well, at least our bills paid. I don't give a fuck if we ain't got nothing else. If we can pay all our employees, pay all the bills at our shop, pay all the bills at home, we are okay.
Absolutely.
We are okay. We're gonna make the money. You know, we hustlers.
Right.
We gonna get it done. I have to motivate him sometimes.
Yeah, she do, and it makes.
You know what I'm saying?
When she do, it makes me go back to thinking about me trusting myself as well. But
yeah.
she motivates me because Like, bro, all of this stuff right here came from me coming home making $300 and some a week.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I never gave up. Like, this shit make my eyes water right now. Like, I never gave up, bro. Like, I trusted myself, waking up every day. Like, dead ass waking up every day. Like, I got 15 cars I gotta pull from here today, and I'm getting them one at a time. And I'm tired. Like, no bullshit. My wife calling like, baby, get the rest on the mind. I'm on the phone like, baby, I have to get them. I have to get us from further away from where we are now. Like, and it just goes back to trusting myself, like trusting my body. You can do it. Like,
trusting the process.
Keep pushing, bro. Like, you can do it. Like, shit be hard. People don't understand, but it's just, you gotta push in everything you do. I don't give a fuck if you Grubhub and nigga push that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Take advantage of life though. Don't take advantage of losing your freedom.
No, people understand. They don't
know what I mean? Don't take advantage of losing your freedom. Don't trust that. Don't trust going in front of the judge. Don't trust that shit because they go with guidelines any motherfucking day.
That nigga gonna send you away from here.
You know what I mean? Just trust yourself, man. Believe in yourself. Love you, man. Just stick by the ones that be with you. That love you, that you can see. The ones that light up when they see you. You know what I mean? Them the ones that really love you. Because you can't fake that real love, bro.
Oh, no, you can't.
You know what I mean? And I love you. I look forward to all this shit, man, because it's going to be real.
Yes, we going to keep it. We gonna take this little shot and we going to keep it moving, y'all. We appreciate y'all looking at the podcast again. As always, man. And listen, thank you, DAE DAE. Thank you, Dutch. We love y'all for coming through. We appreciate y'all. Happy holidays, y'all.
Hey, baby. Listen up. We're going to have a podcast soon. My mom going to be on here just speaking from a mother's point of view of her child being in prison. So y'all look forward to that. I mean, big things coming, man. We love y'all and we appreciate y'all. Subscribe to that YouTube from Prison in Paradise. Do that right now.
Hey,
Keeping it the fuck real.
Yes, we love y'all.
Yeah, we love you.